called another little tip for people that are kind of getting into this game. In the very start of the game, you're given a couple missions that you're supposed to do before you do the fast travel. Basically, fast travel isn't unlocked till later, but you can still go to the DLCs. And the DLCs, one of them, specifically this one, has a DLC pick where you can easily start off the game making a decent chunk of XP and a decent chunk of money, only to deal with the fact that you could possibly die very easily at a certain part of the mission. But if you can do it, you can get away with a lot of XP and a lot of money. So what we're going to do is we're going to go do that, but I'm not going to just spam save quit over and over. I'm just going to do this for a small cash injection. So when Marcus' shop is open, I have some money. I might not get 100,000, but if I get 100,000, that'd be cool. But I'm probably going to get like 50,000. I'm not expecting a whole lot. If I get lucky and I get a couple legendaries, I might save them instead, but it's probably going to be like that. I'm going to get like a couple weapons that I'm just going to sell and get rid of. So let's go to T-Bone Junction. We're going to play the cutscene, and this is for the General Knox DLC, if anyone's wondering. The General Knox DLC is what this map comes from. And when you go to these maps, you go to each individual different DLC. T-Bone Junction being General Knox, a wonderful DLC. I think, to be honest, out of all the DLCs, people will fight over T-Bone and Tartarus Station. All these DLCs were kind of good, in my opinion. I like them all. They're really good, and there's something different to come to. You know, some people really hate the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned, which I can understand. It's zombies, they can get boring, but it's not the worst compared to other DLCs that can come out. So, yeah, let's go to the T-Bone Junction and play the first cutscene of General Knox. Let's get into this.
Pandora, a planet that once knew only peace and prosperity under the fair and noble direction of the Atlas Corporation. But there were those that sought to disrupt our perfect existence, thieves and murderers, perverts and scoundrels. The lawless garbage unleashed an unspeakable evil upon Pandora, not known since the age of the gods. But together we shall not despair. Atlas has not forgotten you. We are returning and will restore order and security to your planet. When we arrive...
Bullshit. I have choked on the disingenuous lies forged by their corporate greed my entire life, and it is a meal I will no longer stomach. Atlas is here for two things, power and revenge, and the order they do it in is irrelevant. We share a common enemy, you and I. The reward for your death is second only to mine. That alone should be reason for you to join my cause. But if it is not, and your greed precedes you, then you will gain access to all of their weapons. Their invasion stockpile will be yours. Athena out.
So, obviously...
You are late. We must speak immediately, but I'm afraid for my own security, and therefore you must jump through a hoop or two. Talk to the mechanic. He knows where to find me. And a word of caution, don't touch him if you ever want to eat with your hands again.
So, the reason why this DLC is so important for some people starting off is due to two things. Money and XP. But the reason why is because this whole area is the only thing that is stuck at a certain level. Because what's supposed to happen is General Knox is supposed to be after the main game defeat. So what you can do is you can go here and money will be scaled up. So I'll be getting 340 instead of the average 20 bucks. And there will of course also be loot items. still here. There's a lot of crates here that are. It's a good. This area is basically a good farming area. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with this character, but I'll try. Okay, I can do that. I can do the fence jump. Basically, what people like doing is going here and getting loot. It's always level 34 or more. It's scaled up. So people like to get stuff here and sell it. So, for example, I'm going to mark all these weapons as, well, what it is. Trash. Keeping a sniper in case I want to use it, but if I get something better, I'm going to sell it. But basically what's going to happen is this whole area is going to be scaled up. And there's going to be a lot of loot that's going to be highly priced. Like, for example, my shotgun and pistol right here is 300, 200 if I were to sell it. That's a legendary weapon, so it's kind of expensive. It's kind of something you don't want to sell. I'm getting 24,000, 17,000, and 15,000 for just selling those 3 items. Those 3 items that I picked up from there. And I'm still not even down because there's another couple chests where I can loot and get a couple loot items. And I know where the guaranteed spawns of loot are because I have ran this route a couple times on another character in my free time. So, there is another spot besides that little, you know, bounty post that I showed. There is this middle locker here. That has another item. It could be anything. It could be a gun. It could be a legendary. It could be a grenade. It could be well, it can't be a pearlescent. But you see the point. You can have a good loot item through there. That's guaranteed every time you come back here. And what you can do is you could save, quit, and keep coming back here to get a bunch of loot. Then you got this. Another pit of red chest. And yeah, now I've unlocked grenades so I can throw those. I preferably want to get a low-level longbow grenade. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this again. Okay, we're good. The jumps in this game are super finicky. They're some of the most finicky jumps you can have. It can be scary sometimes. And, I'll go into more in Atlas once we complete the main story first, because Atlas are a bigger faction.
Shit and meatballs! Didn't think I'd ever see your dumb ass again. You really opened the vault? Hey, that steel chick take her clothes off yet? Not. I'm gonna need details though. Hey, act all casual like when I say this. I'm a speaking code, so I hope you have the mental capacity to follow. Your lady friend told me to send you to Moxie's place when you stop by. If you know what I'm saying. Hey, you ain't getting nowhere with that wheels, boy. And maybe girl. I've been cooking up something new, but I ain't finished the booster system yet.
Okay, now we're gonna go and run some errands for,
Alright, hey, what I'm gonna need is an X372 supercharger, but not the 373. There's recall on that thing on account of people burning live and shit. Also a big old tank of nitrous and one of them fancy exhaust booger things. I don't even know what it does, man.
that is why I love
Smoking Jesus titty cinnamon, that is a monster! That's gonna be sweet!
And the main reason why I'm doing this, despite some people may cry, why would you be doing this DLC when you really shouldn't be doing it this early on? It's more to get the skill point. I'm getting the action skill. I'm just completing this enough that I'm going to be level 5 by the time.
Well, shoot, looks like the passenger seat's gonna have to go bye-bye to fit that bad boy in there. I'll get to work on that right now.
Those people are not good. Those people are what we call the assassins.
Well,
They're going to one-shot.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Oh,
I can always tell you keep your sword tight. Bring them on back and we'll get you rolling.
Well, that was lucky, to be honest. I really... Now, there's one more chest here. There's a couple more other chests in here, but this one is another one. Usually you get this if you're doing this quest. You don't get this any more than that. There's 3 loots here. And then there's something usually good in here. That is a super fun. That is garbage. Okay. I want to see them put me. Alright. So I made... Let me get your name on, so I'm just going to save that. As much as it ain't a longbow. I made... Wow, I made about 200,000. Nice. Alright. I just throw myself off the course, obviously, because I just don't want to, you know, can't really get back. But if you're Siren, you can actually save, I think you can save money from throwing yourself off the cliff and then pulling the face walker by pulling her ability. It's very, trick. Obviously, I'm playing Bricks, so you can't have Brick may be the prettiest Siren, but you can't, kill the abilities of the Siren. We're gonna complete this quest. There should be another quest after that we just build the truck. And once we build the truck, we're done. We can do one more little thing where we can throw the truck off a death barrier. I'll show you this. Basically we build the truck, that completes another mission, that should give us another level up. And then what we can do is we throw the truck off a cliff. And when we throw the truck off a cliff, we swap seats. Once we
Hello,
swap seats,
Marcos
it
here.
immediately
I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place
and we
in
get the
T-Bone Junction.
airtime.
Hey, your friend's hanging with Moxie to join the battle.
What we're gonna do is on a monster truck. Obviously, and that truck did not spawn the way I wanted.
My Robbers ain't the prettiest gal the best, but she'll put out the second you ask her. And be sure to hit the boost to know whoever wants to catch a ride with the scooter man.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here. We're not gonna be able to fight those Crimson Lance assassins. I'm gonna run through here to try to get around them, but I ain't gonna say I'm gonna survive the attack. Oh gosh, they're blocking the vehicle. That ain't good. Alright. So what we want to do is we want to run through here, hit the boost, swap seats, and boom!
Bring the pain!
It instantly breaks the thing. You can even drive around here. On one of the videos, this is like a barrier, you can drive around it, this like skips the death barrier. Obviously I hit too short, so I'm just gonna die here. I'm gonna hop out. And I'm dead. So basically, cool little trick. It gets you to level 7. Shiza. That's not good. Master Blaster. I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna do rapid reload. Alright. As you can see, we can't fight these people. As much as I'd love to kill that person, as much as I'd love to go over here, boom, I'm not gonna be able to kill her. I'd probably kill her if I had a vehicle. I'm gonna actually try that. I'm gonna try that real quick. I'm gonna choose to see if I can use the vehicle. Screw it. Now let's see if we can kill her with the vehicle. That'll be interesting. These vehicles are constant damage. Oh my god. Damn. That's... I can't even believe I killed one. I mean, was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. Alright, let's go sell these guns, and then let's get out of here, this overleveled area. That was fun. We learn a new thing every day, and not to being one of them. So now we got rapid reload, so we'll reload a little bit faster. Not crazy fast, but faster. this is going to become an important thing, these SDUs, because you need to buy these before the second playthrough. So I'll be definitely making sure I'll grind up a lot of money. I got plans to do a save quit farm to get a bunch of legendaries to sell to get these SDUs, because in one of the DLCs there's a mission where you just get a bunch of guns, but if you don't turn in the mission, you keep farming those crates full of guns. So, yeah. And we're probably going to do a lot of that, but I'll cut off to things that are cool and interesting when I do it. So, my PlayStation 4 is going to be bloated with just clips, but let's do this. Alright, let's get to 9 totals, and then we're going to cut this a good clip. Cut this a good video. And I'm going to cut these into little bite-sized videos, too. Like, I'm going to get 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. Actually, you know what? We're going to go to the Underdome first. We gotta get that cutscene done. So let's get that done. We're just gonna go through all this stuff and yeah.
My first husband was a dirtbag and a cheat. My second husband was fun. I figured by then that I deserved the toy. All for myself, and that's what I got. Still wish I hadn't broken my toy. My third husband was good with numbers. And his hands. We're still friends. Kinda. We're civil. I'm looking for my fourth, you know, on the prowl. I don't know when I'll meet him or where I'll meet him, but he's out there. For now, I'll get my jollies off on bringing pain this way. Or maybe this way. And in the end, the crowd will love me for my brutality. I'll make them yearn for more and more of my pain. I'll be cool and enjoy myself. When the thrill wears off, I'll leave and find a new toy. Until then, not too different than matrimony, come to think of it. Maybe the Colosseum is my fourth husband, in a way.
Alright. So the main reason why we're here is for decent early gear. Terrible shotgun. Violent SMG, Fury. Rocket launcher, that'd be decent. Bank upgrades. Rubberized. Better shield. Alright. So we're gonna apply that new shield. Put this level 33 item into the bank. And yeah, we're gonna get busy with the main quest now. Let's go back to Firestone and let's start up some kill some bandits. So yeah.